In a small town, Sarah Miller was loved by everyone. She was kind and always helped others. One evening, she went for a walk and didn't come back. Her family was worried and searched for her all night. The next day, the town organized a search party. Everyone joined in, calling her name and looking in the woods, parks, and streets. Hours turned into days, but Sarah was nowhere to be found. The police had no clues, and fear began to spread. Weeks passed, and whispers filled the town. Some said she ran away, while others believed something sinister had happened. Sarah's parents were heartbroken, clinging to hope. One evening, her best friend, Lily, couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. She remembered that Sarah had mentioned an old, abandoned cabin deep in the woods. It was a place they used to play as kids, but it was rumored to be haunted. Lily decided to check the cabin, hoping to find any sign of her friend. As she walked through the woods, shadows loomed around her. The trees creaked and groaned as if warning her to turn back. But determination pushed her forward. When she reached the cabin, it looked even scarier than she remembered. The windows were shattered, and vines crawled up the walls. Lily felt a chill run down her spine but steeled herself and stepped inside. The air was stale, and dust filled her lungs. She called out, "Sarah! Are you here?" Silence echoed back. She searched room by room, her heart pounding. In the corner of one room, she noticed something shining. It was Sarah's bracelet. Lily picked it up, her hands trembling. Suddenly, she heard a soft whisper, "Help me." It was Sarah's voice. The sound seemed to come from the basement. With a mix of fear and hope, Lily descended the creaky stairs. In the basement, she found a dark room filled with old furniture and forgotten things. The whispers grew louder, leading her to a large mirror. As she approached, she saw a faint image of Sarah trapped inside. "Lily, please help me." Sarah cried, her eyes filled with desperation. Lily's heart broke. She reached out to touch the mirror, but her hand met cold glass. "Find a way to free me," Sarah urged, her voice echoing in Lily's mind. Determined, Lily searched the room for something, anything, that could help. She spotted an old book on a dusty shelf. Flipping through the pages, she found a spell meant to break curses. It required a piece of the trapped person's belonging and a strong intention to save them. Lily hurriedly placed Sarah's bracelet on the floor and began to chant the words. The room shook, and the air crackled with energy. The mirror rippled like water, and Sarah's face appeared again. "Lily," she cried, reaching out. The spell was working. Just as the mirror shattered, a dark shadow surged from the depths of the glass. It roared, "No! You can't take her!" Lily felt a cold hand grasp her ankle, pulling her back. She fought against the force, focusing on Sarah. "Stay with me, Sarah," she shouted. In that moment of desperation, their hands touched through the shards of glass. The dark figure shrieked as the mirror shattered completely, sending a wave of light through the room. When the light faded, Lily found herself in the cabin, with Sarah standing beside her, safe and sound. They hugged tightly, tears streaming down their faces. But the darkness still lingered in the air, a reminder of the evil that had tried to take Sarah. The two friends left the cabin, knowing they had escaped, but aware that the woods held secrets that could awaken again. From that day on, they never returned to the cabin, but they shared their story with the town, warning everyone to stay away from the woods. The mystery of Sarah's disappearance was solved, but the bond between the friends grew stronger, and they promised to always protect each other.